Hey, you want to learn how to play Yuumi? I bet you do. Yuumi's passive is Bop and Block. Your ex on Facebook. Every once in a while, her next auto attack shields her for a pretty big amount. Shield is permanent until broken, so you can give it to your ADC when you latch onto them. Make your sugar daddy feel good, and you'll feel good. Also, it gives you some mana back, so please use it. Thanks. Her Q is Prowling Projectile. This shit is pretty bad by itself, but when you latch onto someone, it suddenly becomes the best skill in the game. It's basically a homing missile. And if it stays in the air for longer than 1 second, it actually does a lot more damage. And it slows. You can wrap the shot around minions and poke. You can also shoot it backwards to peel. It's so good. Help your horse chase down enemies, or steal last hits. This shit is really good. Yuumi's W is you and me. You and me. Yuumi. This shit is Yuumi's signature dish. It's a free flash, free Zonias, and you get to share adaptive stats. So why wouldn't you always just stay attached to your ADC? Because you numbnuts need to refresh your passive shield and push the wave and body block damage. This spell is so goddamn good if you actually use it right. If Israel is about a nut in your ADC's hair, you block it with your chin. Yuumi Zoomies are for escaping your feelies on your wheelies. Her base E health is pitiful, but the lower your target's health is, the more it heals. Like by a lot. Look at the scaling, oh my god, it's so good. If you get off the cucking enemies trying to dive your tower, you'll hold this to the last second. It comes with 2 charges, so always have at least 1 spare to masturbate your enemy. Don't let them know you have another heal. Don't even let your ADC know you have another heal. 90% of Yuumi's power comes from debating the enemy into trying to kill someone they can't. And if you know your boyfriend's about to get knocked the fuck out, don't forget to just jump out and get a shield for them too. Save this shit for the last second. Your win rate will rise by at least 50%. Yuumi's ultimate is Final Chapter. It does no damage and it sucks dick. But if you get the first 3 hits of this, it gives a 1.75 second root. And then you're guaranteed the last 4 ticks of the damage. And then, it actually does damage. Lighting all ticks does 240 to 400 AoE damage with an 80% AP scaling. I'm just saying. If you're playing Yuumi, your runes are pretty flexible depending on your matchups. Take Comet if your ADC sucks and you need to do the damage. It also gives you a little bit of wave clear, I guess. Take Guardian if your ADC sucks and you need an extra heal or shield against divers. Take Airy for balance. As all things should be. Ardent Sensor is probably the best item on Yuumi. You can use it with your passive shield and just pass around buff like a good buck. If you're an ADC playing with a Yuumi, don't forget to step up and let her Q hit. The range is tethered to a radius around you, so don't be a cuck if Yuumi's about to last hit someone, or if you're chasing. And when Yuumi is ulting, it's your turn to actually use your brain. Please position yourself. It's like easy Lucian ulting. And if you see a teammate that needs a heal or a shield, run over and let Yuumi change her positioning. You're supposed to be able to pass her around like a good buck. If you're playing against Yuumi, you can just play anything with a hard engage and win the lane. Yuumi's dash is actually very easy to interrupt. Displacement spells like Thresh Flay and Blitz Hook. It's also really good to have latent AoE damage against her. She'll probably die switching between people by accident. At the end of the day, Yuumi is still just a better bruiser support. Have fun.